It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. No, okay, it's not looking a lot like Christmas, but it is going insane and it feels like Christmas because all our cryptos are going amazing, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below what percentage profit you made today or when you got into crypto. I guess both. I can just kind of figure it out from that point on forward. But did you have a good day? Comment down below. I had an amazing day. I'm gonna keep telling you guys that, even though I am not talking about even cashing out, which you can do if you really know the way how. I'm just looking at these prices and I'm just really opening my mouth like, what is going on here? It's completely crazy. I have been holding Ethereum for a little bit, but I bought the bulk of my holdings at $600 like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks ago, I don't know. It's already doubled. And for XRP, we bought so much at 18-ish cents or so when we were at that point. We've also doubled that money, even though it doesn't look like it. We doubled that. It is so crazy. But guys, make sure you press the like button, subscribe, and comment something down below because that way you can actually enter into our $100 giveaway that we give away the first time a video hits 1,500 likes within 24 hours. And also check out The Business Realm and 5 Minute Crypto. Those are my two other channels, which I recommend you guys to check out because I'll be posting one video on here every single week and one video on here every single day. All right, Ethereum price breaks past $1,200 as it nears an all-time high. I'm going to tell it once more. I do think Ethereum will hit an all-time high pretty damn soon, and I'm kind of afraid of it though because, well, Bitcoin just keeps on pushing through. We can see a rejection at 40,000. We might not. The kind of problem I face with all of this, is the fact that it's going so hard that it might be unsustainable, and Ethereum could easily hit its all-time high if Bitcoin were to go really stable or something like that. But since it's pushing so hard and through, I don't know if we can actually reach all-time high before Bitcoin might correct or might fall down a little bit. Ethereum price breaks past $1,200 as it nears an all-time high. The price of Ethereum has gone from $737 to $1,200 in a matter of days. And will it break its all-time high, or is a price correction on the way? Well, I'm going to say right now, Ethereum is just in a crazy spot. Really crazy spot, and I'm personally holding it still. But the closer it gets to its all-time high, the earlier I'm thinking like maybe I should just kind of cash some out, be safe. And on the other side, I'm like, no, let's just hold it all the way through. Go big or go home, as Ethereum is really poised for its all-time high. It's just really crazy if it wouldn't hit there, right? It's only 14% away. And same for Polkadot here. I think it's only going to keep rising as well. We actually just fell down a little bit, which is interesting in the bigger scheme of things. But I also think that one will recover itself. Also, by the way, check out GSX, a first gold-backed coin. It's pretty damn interesting, but I recommend people to just check it out because I put a couple $1,000 in myself. It's the first of its kind. There's some huge bonuses for getting into it now, which you can see. There's also a 5% bonus for using my link. You don't have to. Again, if you don't trust it, don't go for it, but I personally put some money in just to test it out. What if it works? What if it works? That's the way I'm looking at it. Ethereum burst into list of 100 assets in the world by market cap. Bitcoin is all the way up at like, I don't know, 10 or so. Ethereum has just entered into this huge list at the number 100 spot. Looking pretty damn juicy if you ask me. Gold being number 1 at 12.17 trillion. And then Bitcoin here, number 11 at 724 billion. Tencent is just above it, but it's basically going up and down every single day a little bit. In this case here, Bitcoin can just beat it in a couple of minutes, possibly a couple of hours. I think if we were to update, theoretically speaking, it should have already broken to the 10th. And Ethereum is all the way down here at, oh, it's actually out of the list right now. It's out of the list. No, it's actually at 90 freaking 3 at $1,247. It is at 93. It just moved so ridiculously fast, and it broke Wells Fargo and stuff like that. It's just going to keep plowing through for a little bit. At least I kind of feel as if that's the way it's going to go right now. It's kind of crazy, though, that Shell, such a big company as that, or even Wells Fargo or Shopify, are not worth as much as Ethereum is. It's just crazy to me how much money is being put into this and how things are being valued nowadays and how things are changing over. And it really makes you think about just cashing out and getting out of it, right? Just because of how much money is in there. But that's, again, another confirmation that this is just a path towards the bigger picture. And that's the reason I'm not cashing out, but I sometimes do consider it, though, like you guys already know. Biden officially won. How will this affect Bitcoin prices? TA confirms shocking truth ahead. Now, I don't actually believe that it does. As of this point, I think we're right now so uncertain, but a push towards $40,000 is definitely around the corner here. Once we breach 34,000, I thought we'd either fall down, which we did to 30,000. And again, the bullishness continued, which I think will just continue towards 40,000 without any hassle. I also think we'll actually hit 50,000 here rather soon, as right now we're just plowing through, falling back down, plowing through, falling back down. It just keeps on happening every single day, day in, day out. And it's looking like that's going to continue for a little ways right here until we hit 50. Before we actually fall really back down. It's kind of the same psychological barrier we saw with Bitcoin at about $20,000, just a little bit below that. So I do think that's going to happen. The bigger problem I have, a bigger question is, should we cash out at a little bit below 50 or ride the wave to 100 if retail starts to get in very heavily as of that point with some huge FOMO? I do not know. All right, but right now we're already seeing some stuff that is to a certain degree unstable. On a different end, is just deserved because of how useful Bitcoin is, and especially since right now we're seeing huge uncertainties in the government and things like that. FinCEN's proposed rulemakings for crypto, the balance of national security versus privacy. It's a very heavy way off, but I still wonder exactly what will come from all of this. It's basically talking about all the rules that they're trying to put in, where you have to explain if you're doing a transaction of over $3,000 or even $10,000. Some other ones you have to just basically explain everything and know exactly who you're sending it to. The wallet owner has to KYC and stuff like that. It's just basically really stupid. On the contrary, though, some are saying it's against terrorism. You guys know what I'm trying to say there. And some others are saying they just want to have control over your money for either money laundering or just to have control like any government would want. Then Stellar leapfrogs into the top 10 on CMC, edging out Chainlink. That one is also really interesting how that is going. The top 10 is making some huge changes where XRP right now is 4th. Again, it's funny to see how just a little bit ago it was actually 2nd. Right now it is 4th. That's interesting. And also how XLM is right now gone up all the way to the 9th in the coin market cap, actually breaking BNB and Chainlink from their reign, which is definitely interesting to me as well. Cardano becomes the 6th largest coin after 92% surge. That one is also breaking through, breaking just everything. It's just so insane what's happening right now. I cannot even imagine. Ripple co-founder Jed McCallum dumped $400 million of XRP in 2020. Even though he dumped so much, we're still doing good. That's also interesting, right? We're still doing good. We're still there. We're still there. We're still surviving. And just understand for yourself, there's so many people who are trying to take XRP down. So many people betting against it. I think this lawsuit even was just some bigger conspiracy to either push the price back down or to get it officially to be a non-security. Either. But it's so crazy how many are trying to push it down, and it's still surviving. It's still good. It actually went up 35, 50, whatever percent today. That's something to really consider. Then Coinbase and Craig Wright are going to court. In his latest blog post about Coinbase, Dr. Craig Wright alludes to troubles on the horizon for Coinbase. Now, what's the trouble? Oh my days. Coinbase is currently facing several lawsuits. One of the lawsuits involves XRP and Ripple. Coinbase will likely argue that they had no idea, which would be a lie. Several years ago, senior executives of Coinbase visited N-Chain's office in London. In discussing XRP, I was told that it was crypto, so it wouldn't be a security. Basically, the executives of Coinbase did not care. According to Wright, the team at N-Chain personally had a discussion with Coinbase regarding the nature of XRP, but they were negligent because if they did not support XRP, it would have significantly cut their bottom line, which is really all that the team at Coinbase cares about. Their business model has nothing to do with the philosophy or blueprint of Bitcoin, but instead relies on traders, to bolster their revenue. And I kind of feel from this point on forward, Bitcoin is going to be a little bit of gambling. XRP, I think, does have more decided money inside of it. More persistent money. On the contrary, XRP is manipulated in a very different degree, right? Where Bitcoin is, of course, way more money, and XRP is just way more powerful parties, I kind of feel like. And Bitcoin is just real FOMO of all these parties bundled together. V-Chain price forecast. I'm just wondering when V-Chain is going to get listed on Coinbase. Some have said it is centralized Chinese crap. Some others have said, well, Coinbase has actually looked into V-Chain before, like a couple of months ago, and thus it would not be crazy if they were to list it anytime soon. However, I am picking up Zumfet just for this scenario, because if it does happen, I want to be there, right? V-Chain is pretty high up in the top 25, I believe. Yeah, top 22 even. It used to be 34 a couple of weeks ago. That is also crazy. But yeah, if it does break into Coinbase or get in, it's going to be huge, and I want to be part of that, so that's why I got into it. Also, how does this wrapped Bitcoin work, by the way? Do you guys know? I haven't really looked it up, but it's the 12th right now, and I literally have no idea what wrapped Bitcoin is all about. I hear about it every now and then, but I think I should just type it in here, wrap Bitcoin, and I should be looking into it a little bit more. I know it's an ERC20, but what is it all about? It's backed 1-to-1 with Bitcoin. It's at 39,802. Okay, so it's actually up higher than Bitcoin is. Let's quickly check what assets have the highest price. Blipcoin has some huge valuation ROI. Wrap Bitcoin, AWBTC, AVE-WBTC. Okay, that is interesting. Ren BTC, and then Bitcoin. That is interesting. That is actually very interesting to see how these prices are changing up. I'm just looking on my phone here on all the community members of WBTC, and there's quite a lot of them. Kyber, Swipe, BitGo, Ren, Hydro, Gnosis, HitBTC, 0x. Why is this all going on? I don't know. I don't know why it's so useful or why people want to get into it. It standardizes Bitcoin to the ERC20 format. Creating smart contracts for Bitcoiners makes it easier to write smart contracts that integrate Bitcoin transfers. It's interesting. I didn't know about that. I didn't know about that too much. Moving on, though, let's quickly see. It is the moment of truth for Ethereum as analysts' eye move to new highs. I'm again thinking $1,400 is going to be broken really damn soon. Here's all these articles are just getting outdated every single second I look away. And breaking news, US chaos lifts Bitcoin prices to new all-time highs. I do think that has something to do with it. I don't want to show too much of it because I think it, YouTube doesn't like that, but I do think it has part of it all. And guys, I'm so excited. 1 month, we're already plus 118% on Ethereum. Things are looking amazing. Things are looking really, really crazy for crypto. And I do believe that if we break Bitcoin's $40,000 barrier, we're either going to see a huge fall almost instantly, maybe at 40,400 or so, since it's going to push a little bit forward most likely, or we're just going to go parade all the way through the 50,000, where huge FOMO is going to come in, and we might go all the way to 100,000 from that point on forward if we actually do get there. However, it may also be that 49,000 is going to be the point of return, or maybe like 47-ish, around that area, where the bull market actually ends for Bitcoin and it goes over into altcoin season. As I do think altcoin season has already started, yet it is not finished, it's not over, and it's going to be even more amazing. But make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. And that was it for today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it.